All right, so this is Whitestone Productions. I am testing some settings here in the OBS. I'm gonna switch now to my screen record. All right, so we got a little infinite window over here. But you see, what I look down here at my my Epiphany. This is the microphone that I use for my broadcasting. This is a $35 microphone. You can order brand new on Amazon. I got it at a flea market for $20, and I'm gonna show you the settings in the filters that I use. This is the same. I actually combined two different tutorials. This is a USB microphone. It's a $35 USB microphone. Okay, and I'm going to show you the audio setup that I have. Okay. So, I have it just at, let's go to advanced audio properties. I've got it right at 100%. And I do have as you can see on the picture, I have the gain knob on the actual microphone turned down very, very much. But this is the order that I have these settings in. I'm going to turn everything off, and you'll hear what this sounds like by itself. Okay, so now at this point, I'm going to speak very low because you're hearing the fan noise in the background. When I speak at a calm tone, you've got, I see that I'm starting to peak. And so this is, I'm speaking at a very, very low volume. You can hear my cat scratching on something in the background. You might hear the air conditioner vent. I guarantee you can definitely hear the computer fan running. The first thing I did was, again, this is not anything original that I came up with. It's just what I combined from two different videos. Okay, so first thing I did was turn noise suppression. This is built in to OBS, and you just hit the little plus, and you see the noise suppression down there. Okay, so I turn that one on, and I've got it set at -35. So here it is again, complete silence from me. That's off. And then that's on. Okay. The second thing I do is turn on the noise gate. Again, this is built into OBS. And I have the noise gate close and open at 55 and 45, as you can see there. Just the auto setting for the attack and release. Again, off, on. Okay. The second thing I did, I went to Tokyo Dawn, and you download the Tokyo Dawn. I'll put a link in the description that I found this from. It has some free VST plugins. Okay, so this is what you'll do when you find these. After you install them on your computer, you'll hit the plus sign, and then down here, the VST plugin, you'll name it, and then you just select which one you're going to use, and then you'll click Open Plugin Settings. My cat is messing with the, oh goodness, TT. I cut this part out. I'm going to go ahead and delete this one now because I already have the ones that I want in order. So first thing is the Slick EQ. And here are the settings that I have it on. German. Turn this on Eco. And I've got the low frequency on Bell, 85 Hertz plus 3 dB. The mid I have at 500 Hertz and -5, so that gives a little dip. I have my high at 5 kilohertz and at a +9. So this really turns up your sibilance. Okay. Now the next one I have is the Nova. Okay, I'm going to show you what the Nova does. So first, I'm going to turn off the EQ. And this is what the EQ sounds like without the filter. And here is what it sounds like with the filter. Okay, so with the filter. Alright, so now I'm going to go to the Nova. And it is not turned on right now. But the Nova is a dynamic equalizer. So I've got it turned on now. Now let's pull it up. Okay. So with the settings that I have on the, I just have 2 bands. All right. So the low band is for when you get the boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. The real low frequencies. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So I've got my Q at 0.5. It is on the Bell and at 100 Hertz. Gain is at 0. The threshold I have at -15. So the low frequency should never reach above 15. All right, so that's the boom, 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 boom. The low frequencies. It helps keep that level. And then my high, the high frequencies is for your sibilance. The sibilance. So you can see how much it drags it down every time I say an S. So again, this is on the Bell. I got a 1.0. 6 kilohertz. Gains on 0. The threshold's -25. And then the ratio is at 2.5 to 1. Okay, so again, here is what we sound like without the Nova. Tss, boom, 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 boom. Tss, you can see where it peaked a little bit there. All right, so let's turn it back on. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Tss, boom, boom, boom. All right, so sounded a little bit better. All right, then the next one, I'm not going to attempt to pronounce this, but I believe it's something like Kotelnikov. So close enough there. So there it is turned on. Here it is turned off. All right, so let me pull it up here. This is again, this is just another compressor. All right, so filter. I have low frequency at 6 dB, 100 hertz. Threshold at -25. The ratio 2.51. Okay, and just the I think this was just the built-in attack and release. Output gain 4.0. Okay. So it's turned off. Let's turn it on. And there it is, turned on. So now we've got another filter. All right, and now, so the wider, this is on a separate link down below. I'll try to remember where I got that one from. It's just simply a stereo widener. Okay, so it is turned off, and now there it is turned on at 30%. Okay, it's a very simple plug-in. You just turn it up and down. I had it set right at 30. Okay, I felt like that sounded good. All right, then an expander. The expander is built in to OBS again. So here is my settings: 3.0 to 1, threshold -30, and this is just another layer of noise suppression. Gets rid of those. Like the mouse clicks. You can hear them there. Now let's turn them on. And you don't hear the mouse clicking in the background. Okay. So this also helps, like if you have, like if you're streaming, you're gaming or typing, anything like that. Okay. Last thing I'd do is put on the built-in limiter, just because I don't want this to peak. Okay, it is running a little bit warm. It's just because I'm trying to get a little bit more volume. But obviously, once you go up into the red, it starts to get a little bit warm, a little bit buzzy. But, usually if you stay around -5, will sound still pretty clear. Okay. But I've got my peak on -2.5, just because bring it down just a little bit more, because some of the services like Facebook and stuff, it automatically adds an extra 1 dB in there. And just bring that ceiling down a little bit. Okay. So, here is the limiter on. The limiter on. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. As you can see, it never goes above that 2.5. Okay, so once again, here's everything turned off. All right, so here I am just talking, speaking and talking. Again, this is a $35 USB microphone. All right, you can hear the clicks. You can hear the fan running in the background. Let's turn everything back on. All right, and so this is now me talking just as simply and just as plainly as I was before. I actually have a little bit of freedom to speak a little more loudly than before. But here's me clicking my mouse. And you hear nothing on there. Okay. So again, that's my settings on my $35 USB microphone that I got from a flea market for $20.